morning, sunshines, and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2021. I feel a little nervous almost, like we haven't talked in a minute, and I'm like, you know, it's like you're like an old lover that I'm coming back to. I don't know if that's a very good comparison. Anyways, we are here. I thought it would be really fun to just do a 2020 favorites, even though it's already kind of almost late January of 2021. I still have a lot of things that I got in 2020 that I really loved that I wanted to share with you guys because I thought it'd be cool to just like compile it all in one video since I don't really do monthly favorites videos. Maybe I will in the future, but for 2020 I did not. So we're gonna compile everything up and I'm gonna give you the lowdown on all the little bits and bubbles I have around. It's gonna be great. Without further ado, we're gonna start with, do I want to do this in categories or not? I'm going to start with a couple of my Amazon favorite finds just because I feel like everyone has access to Amazon. I get quite a few things there for a convenience factor mostly, but I'll share some things with you that are from other places as well. If you watch my Instagram story at all, you probably have already seen this like 100 times because I'm just a diehard fan of it. And it's this water bottle. You can use any water bottle you want, of course. But what I really liked about this is that I drink water every day. It's like my favorite thing to drink besides the occasional energy drink. I just realized that I had like no idea, even concept of how much water I was actually drinking. I'm like, yeah, I think I had a glass earlier. I always drink water with food and whatnot, but I like knowing that I'm actually getting enough water because if I looked back at it later, sometimes I would be like, oh, I really like maybe drank 2 glasses of water the whole last day. Like smallish glasses, you know? I think this is great. This is 64 ounces if you fill it to the top. If you just fill it to like the line, it's 54 ounces. I know if I'm like towards the end of the day, I should be towards the end of this bottle. Right now I'm falling behind. It is midday and I should be probably like down here, but that's okay, we're going along. And the point is that I know now and it's got a really convenient handle and it has this straw and the straw goes all the way down to the bottom and even curves a little bit so you can actually get the beverage at the bottom. And I call it my sippy cup, I'm not gonna lie. I highly recommend. That's my #1 first favorite for the video. I'll link everything down below also for you, just so you have it. All right, our next favorite is also from Amazon, and this is something that I found from an Instagram that does little like fashion hacks and tips and stuff. It's Fashion Influx, I believe is what her Instagram is. This is kind of shameless short person thing, okay? I'm short, I know it. My boyfriend's really tall. Sometimes I'm insecure about it. There's nothing wrong with being short. There's nothing wrong with it. But I have a little hack for you. So these are sole inserts, right? Sole. You put them in the bottom of your shoes. So I like to use these. I have the 1 inch and I also have the, I think it's like ½ an inch of these little boosters. And I think they work really well in shoes like Jordans because you can put them at the bottom. This doesn't give me any height at all without it. So you can put this straight in the shoe or you can put it underneath like the kind of sole so it just blends seamlessly and you're gonna get that little extra inch of height. The only issue with it is that if you try to put it into a low sole or low, whatever this is called, this part of the shoe, low rise shoe, your heel might come out of the bottom, so you have to be aware of that if you're using the full inch ones. However, I see the ½ inch one in this one already. You can do the lower one and you can just get ½ an inch, which is still nice. You put it in there, your heel might not come out of the end of a lower sole shoe. Regardless, I think these are a great little life hack. If you just want to add like 1 inch to your height, especially when like my pants are too long for me or something, I find that this really helps when I want to wear a shoe like that that doesn't have a platform or any kind of heel and I want the pants to fit or whatever. It ends up working pretty well for me, but I wear these a lot now. Even though I'm not going anywhere and I usually just take pictures and outfits and then I take them off and then I sit on my couch and cry with my cats. It's really exciting over here, guys. Really exciting stuff you've been missing out. My next favorite is something that I've shown you before, but I think it's worth another mention because they're just that worthwhile. And it's these beauty blenders. I only have a few left in this bag. Obviously, I've used a couple already. The brand is Beaky. B-A-K-E-Y. I don't know if that's an A, I think it is. But, oh it does, it says Beaky. Okay, so these beauty blenders are better than beauty blenders, in my opinion. Just my personal opinion, just saying it. I think they soak up less product. They're like a tiny bit firmer. I just love and adore them and they're very inexpensive and you get so many. I'm like, they're like half the price of a beauty blender and you get like 5. So highly recommend them. Love these guys. next favorite is something I've also shown you before, and that is this cleanser. And I have just been loving this. I've had it for a while. It's the brand COSRX, and it is so moisturizing. And this is for someone with very dry skin. Speaking of which, I'm also gonna be doing a birth control video coming up, and I learned that birth control can cause dry skin. And I'm like, maybe that's why I've had freaking dry skin for 9 years, but that's okay. Moving on. This moisturizing cleanser has been a godsend. I absolutely love it. It goes on, it just even feels buttery when it's on, but I still feel very clean afterwards. And I'm obsessed with it. If you have very dry skin, dry, flaky, like it'll flake off sometimes. I do also break out, so I guess maybe I'm a combination, but regardless, love this cleanser. 10 out of 10 recommend. And I wasn't even gonna add this in the favorites video, like I didn't write it down, but it's on my desk, and I'm like, I should definitely show them this because I'm always using this. I use this Laneige, is that what it's called? Lip sleeping mask every single day. I have 2 containers of it and neither of them are empty, so it'll last you like a decade, I feel, because I've had this for so long. I just periodically keep putting it on my lips. A lot of things that I put on my lips, like Vaseline or like those Burt's Bees things and everything else, I feel more chapped later, and I feel that this one doesn't make me feel that way. It's all I'm ever wearing because I don't like lipsticks for the most part. I'm a big fan, so I'll link it down below, but I get mine as 4. For our next little batch of favorites, it's mostly stuff that I got on Amazon, but it's actually home decor that I found on Amazon, which is random, kind of, in my opinion. I mean, I've never, until 2020, I never tried to order home decor on Amazon, but I have some things that I just love, and I really want to share them with you. So we're gonna travel downstairs and I'm gonna give you guys a look at those. I guess speaking of Amazon, I'm kind of just giving you a rundown of my favorites as I go through my house. But I did get this shoe rack on Amazon. It was 18 of these boxes for, I think it was just under $100. I like how it displays the shoes. I think they're very just pretty. It showcases them, and then I can actually pick, you know, which of my sneakers I want to grab. And also I'm kind of annoyed that I have so many sneakers, so I'm probably gonna end up giving some of these away. I did like that storage idea, and plus you can like put stuff on top and whatnot as well, which I like. So if you're in the look, if you're searching for something like this and don't want to break the bank, I feel like it's a pretty good shoe storage option. Welcome to my living room. All right, now these favorites might not apply to everyone, but I've recently been kind of changing my decor style around. I want it to have like more like minimal Parisian, like pretty kind of vibes. I don't know if that's even the right description for it, but in my head, that's what it is. I found all this stuff on Amazon and I love it. So these, I had got these candlestick holders first of all. They're beautiful, they're gold. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 candlestick holders, and they're beautiful and minimal. And I feel like they could fit a bunch of different decor styles actually. And I love those. And then I also have been looking for like crystal components, like just kind of shiny, where like if the light shines through it, there's like rainbows. This beautiful thing, look at her. Look how pretty she is. She's like, oh my gosh, so pretty. Like, if I show her, I think I'll show her. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I don't even know what the hell she is, but I was looking for crystal decor and this came up. I don't even know if she's inexpensive, honestly. She might have been a little, let me double check. She's $23, so it's not cheap, but I mean, it's heavy. And does it actually open? Oh, you can like put stuff in it. I don't know that I would do that, but beautiful bottle. Oh my gosh, honestly, stunning. I can't even get over it. And then when the light's hitting her just right, she just spirals. I keep her on my coffee table thing. Also with the candlestick holders though, I got these the candles came separately, by the way. I could link those for you too though if you want. I don't know why I was trying to take it out, it doesn't really matter, but this candlestick holder, glass, so pretty. I just feel like these are the kind of touches that I'm trying to like put around, like pretty things that aren't super distracting, but are just very pretty. You know, I used to try to go like not too feminine with my decor, and I'm like, fuck it, it's 2020, let's just be pretty. And I don't really think that this is like men couldn't have this in their house, like it's beautiful, you know? We have that came with 2 of those. I keep these on my dining table and I think they're absolutely beautiful, and I got them on Amazon. What are the odds? I don't know if I'm gonna keep these in this arrangement, to be fair, but I did get both of these on Amazon as well, so I might as well show you. But I got these little jars. I wanted something with some texture, also just like that glass kind of feeling, because I feel that when you put things that are glass in around, they don't take up too much space in your eyes. It doesn't take up, you know, when you're scanning a room, it doesn't take up too much. It's not too distracting. I don't really know like home decor vernacular, like specific terminology. I like the way these additions make my space look. So like these are just little vintage baby vase kind of things. And then I had these flowers, which I didn't get to put in here, but they don't end up fitting in my other little vase things I was gonna put them in. So I got 3 bunches of flowers as well, and I think they're quite pretty, and they add that little dainty touch. So for now, I've just kind of put them in these bottles, so I was like, whatever. Kind of looks nice. I just don't like the way that the stems look. I'd rather have it in like a not transparent bottle. Regardless, both cute little Amazon home decor finds. The next thing I'd like to do is go to like some thrift stores and try to find some like cute little vintage pieces to go around. Oh, 2 more things actually. This might make me a mad woman, but I've been really into busts lately. I just think they're so cool. And I found this bust, and actually, I think it looks incredible in person. I really like it. I got it on Amazon. It was like $50, I think. And I feel like it just makes such a little statement. It's so cool. It's Apollo, I believe. I'm a big fan of it. And I wanted something that wasn't like a huge obnoxious bust, you know what I mean? But something just cool. And like I put it on a stack of my older looking books, and I think it looks amazing. I do not have a dog, that's my neighbor's dog. And then last but not least of the home decor from Amazon, I got this mirror. Hey guys, hi to yourself. I do have these candle things on it, so there's a bit of candle residue there that you can see, but that's that, and because I've been using it as a tray, but you could also hang it on the wall if you like the look of the gold. It is like plastic, it's not like real gold or anything, but the way that it looks is just so nice, and I think it's just such a pretty little platter to put all my new little shiny things on. But I think that's really cute, and I got it on Amazon. What are the odds? Okay, for the year 2020, I had 2 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of white sneakers, fitness shoes, whatever, that were my favorites. So first, I have my white APLs. These are the Tech Bloom something. I'll put it on the screen for you. They're my absolute favorite. I believe they're true to size. I think I wear 5.5 in these. Yeah, 5.5, and I'm pretty much 5.5 across the board, except with some Nike things, I'm like a 6. These are quite flat, very minimal. I think they're absolutely perfect. They do run a little tight, especially if you get the ones without the laces. Like my feet will be numb if I wear them for too long, but I think they're perfect for workouts. So if you don't like that feeling, maybe size up half a size. These are hands down my favorite workout shoes, especially for like leg days. But if it's not a leg day and I have freedom of expression, and also just with like athleisure outfits and stuff, then these are hands down my favorite shoe. They're vegan from Koi footwear, like a vegan leather. I'm obsessed with them. It's the Lizzie 2.0, and I think they're absolutely beautiful, and they just go with everything, and I just like the trim and the detail. Everything about them is just cool. I don't know, I'm a big fan, and every time I wear them, people ask me where they're from. So I figured I would show you my shoes. But those 2 are probably my most frequently worn, maybe, at least for the second half of 2020. I'm also gonna give you my 2 Alani favorites. I am sponsored by Alani. I have 2 things that I almost use every single day, so I'll just share them with you really quick. One of those I just started beginning of this month, so I guess it's kind of 2021, but I'm gonna tell you about it anyway. This is Balance. They used to have it in pill form. They now have it in powder form as well. I'm not sure if it's in stock yet. You might be able to get it at GNC, but if not, they'll obviously restock it soon. It's supposed to help with like hormonal imbalance, kind of like just breakout stuff, like small things, you know. And so far I've been big fan. I've almost like consistently for all of 2020 broke out around my chin area, just in the same exact spots. And it makes my acne scarring worse, and it really stresses me out. But since I started taking this, like I kid you not, like I'm spotless. And when I do get a tiny little breakout, because I've gotten like these teeny tiny ones, they're tiny. And they used to be like those ones under the skin that are so painful that I hate. But big fan of this. So far I recommend it. Obviously ask your doctor or anyone beforehand if it's something that would be a good idea for you. And also these Breeze Berries, hands down, is my favorite of their energy drink flavors for right now. You guys know I used to be a avid White Monster drinker, but something about the Alanis, they have a little more caffeine, and the hit, that makes it sound like I'm talking about drugs or something, but the caffeine endurance I get from an Alani is just like a little bit better, and I just really enjoy it. And it's just like the perfect amount of bubbles and everything else. I'm kind of picky about my energy drinks. I'm picky about drinks in general. I just like drinking water, red wine, and a couple energy drinks. I don't like sodas, I don't like anything else like that, but I'm a big fan of this. And also, though, if you are like me and you're a bit of an energy drink addict, or like if it's the evenings and you know you can't have an energy drink, but you're kind of craving one, I've been mixing juice and Topo Chico, like a mineral water, and it's fantastic. And it curbs that like energy drink craving that I have. Like my body is like satisfied and I don't feel like I'm just consuming like a Dr. Pepper or something. Nothing against people that drink Dr. Pepper. I see my family doing it all the time. I'm like, how y'all just chugging Dr. Peppers? My sister's, you know, to each your own. Totally fine. Not my favorite thing. They're just very sweet, but we're moving on. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just judging myself. Okay. Okay, last section, I'm just gonna cover, I know I could probably do more. I just don't know if I'm doing too much, you know what I'm saying? So perhaps we'll do an additional favorites video like at the end of February or something. I'm gonna go ahead and cover jewelry stuff because I feel like I get a lot of questions on that throughout my Instagram stories. A lot of people will ask. So these are my daily wear earrings that I put on if I want any outfit to look like a little better, because I feel like they're bold without being like obnoxious. And they're these like, I don't even know what I would call these. What? Sirens, calm down, I'm recording here. I have these chunky earrings with these little cuffs here and here. These are all from Mejuri, M-E-J-U-R-I, and I highly recommend them. Big fan. Again, I pretty much exclusively wear these, and then I have a pair of hoops that I have, which are also from Mejuri, I believe. And then also this this necklace is also from Mejuri. And then this necklace is another one of my commonly worn, often worn necklaces. And this one's from, I don't even know how to pronounce it because it's like in French, Le Bois or something. But I will link it down below so you have, you can see when she does her drops. And I have, oh no, this one is from Relux Vintage Jewelry, I believe. And then I have a couple from Le Bois, something French. Les Bijoux Jewelry as well. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I have a couple pieces from them and a couple pieces from Relux, and I really enjoy them, so I'll link them both down below for you. And they have drops periodically that you'll have to like set your timers for and stuff, but they're such very cute. Highly recommend. Oh, this is one of my favorite watches right now. This watch, I used to always borrow. Sammy had this Rolex. Was her mom? Wait, no, was it her mom? I'm not sure, but when we lived together, I always borrowed this Rolex, and it had the gold on the inside and the silver on the outside. And this watch reminds me of that, and I'm obsessed with it. And I like that it's gold and silver because I just like the combination of that. All my rings are also from Mejuri, by the way, and Logan Hollowell. Again, I'll link all the jewelry down below. Sorry, I kind of get like a little distracted. So I'm like, oh wait, I didn't tell them about this yet. Big favorite on the watch. I think it pairs well with like everything too. And then these are my favorite sunnies because I don't know if I'm sure I've talked about them before. They're the Icon, and they're not too wide on the face. I have a very small face, so like everything looks wide on me a bit, but not as wide as many other sunglasses I wear. And they just make everything look filtered, like this like warm filter where when you take them off, it looks sad. It looks depressing. Like now everything looks cold and gray and it's kind of sad. But when you put them on, everything just looks like, oh, just nice, warm. It's almost like a sunny filter, you know what I mean? And also it's obviously blocking out all those harmful UV rays and whatnot. So I'm a big fan of these glasses. These are my go-to, and they have been honestly for years. So this is like beyond 2020 favorite, but highly recommend Movement sunglasses. I do have a discount code with them. If you use Nikki15 at checkout, you'll get 15% off. So use that if you'd like. In my kitchen now, one thing that I love is my new toaster. So if you don't have a toaster oven and you're just stuck with one of those silly little 2-slice little tiny toasters, it's lame, first of all. So this, I had this on my Amazon Christmas wish list. So my mom got it for me for Christmas. I was super excited. But what I love about it is one of my favorite things to eat is like hummus and naan, and I like my naan toasted. So I break it in half and I can fit it in here now because this is like a 4-slot toaster, but these two are very long. And what I also really like about it is, I'll just show you for example, I can put it on here on whatever level and put it down and it'll count down for me. So it says a 2 right now. Oh, never mind. I don't know when it starts counting down, but it counts down. So now it's counting down 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I feel that I've spent so much time in front of a damn toaster just wondering when my dang toast is gonna come up. I'm like, surely it must always be done. I just like the fact there's a timer on it. Maybe this isn't a new thing and I've just had a janky toaster for the last 6 years, but I love this toaster. And if you need something like that or looking for something like that, I would recommend it. Another kitchen device that I've been really into recently, besides my air fryer obsession, which you guys probably already know about potentially, but the air fryer is like a 2019 thing. But this is a newer addition. This is actually a tiny waffle maker, but they have ones that are just flat that don't have the waffle little bits in it that you can get as well, that are the same size. What I like about this is you can just scramble up an egg, you can put the egg in here, and it's the perfect size for like a breakfast sandwich. And I think it's just so fun. You can also obviously make little waffles in it. So you can make a waffle breakfast sandwich with a waffle egg thing in the middle. That'd be genius. It'd be genius. So it cooks them very, very quickly, and I'm just a big fan. It does poof up while you're cooking it, just so you know. And then when you take it out, it'll depuff. So what I do is I put my egg in and then I'll flip it around one time after it's like mostly cooked, because I like my things pretty well done. But anyways, I think that makes an immaculate breakfast sandwich, and it's not very expensive. The brand is Dash. You can get it on Amazon or lots of other places. So I'd recommend that one for sure. For sure. Why did I say it like that? I have another home favorite over here for you. And that is, first of all, I've been really into wax warmers because I heard something about candle smoke being bad for cats and it made me freak out. So I haven't been lighting very many candles, even though I do love candles. I also have them, I just don't use them as often. Why am I talking with my hands like this? But this wax warmer is my favorite of all time. Found it on Walmart.com randomly. I don't know how. Nothing wrong with shopping Walmart, obviously, but it's not like my go-to for candle wax warmers, but somehow I found it on Google or whatnot. And it's glass, and it has this gold top, and there's like an Edison light bulb in the middle. And I just think it's the prettiest thing. And it was $17, I think, quite inexpensive compared to a lot of the other options that I was looking at. And I absolutely love it. And I keep wax warmers in there all the time, and every time someone comes over, I pop a couple new ones in there, because my biggest fear is that someone will walk in and be like, it smells like cat. Which it doesn't. I don't think so. I don't. But that is my favorite wax warmer. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't she gorgeous? Look at her all lit up and golden next to my pretty little candlesticks. Also, a newer addition to my kitchen is this bar cart. I think it's beautiful, and because I have a lot of open shelving, I just wanted like a little additional kind of storage space, and it fits my new kind of gold and crystal kind of vibe that I've been going for. Add those elements into my decor, and it's just the prettiest little bar cart. I absolutely love it, and I got it from World Market. I believe it's from World Market. I'll link it down below for you, but it's beautiful, and I highly recommend it. And it wasn't like as expensive as I thought it was going to be, to be perfectly honest, but beautiful, very high quality, comes all put together and everything for you. Gorgeous piece. My other gorgeous piece that I have, that I get a question every single time I post a picture with it, is this mirror. Now this mirror you probably recognize, because I feel like everyone and their mom has it, and that's why I've been lusting after this thing for ages. And it was just very difficult for me to like bite the bullet and buy it because it's expensive. But this is the smallest version they have. It's from Anthropology, and this I think it's $500 for the smaller one. But most importantly, they have a sale on Black Friday that makes them 35% off. It was a fat discount. And so I highly recommend, if you wait for a sale, specifically Black Friday, I know that's really far away, but definitely worth the wait to save that much money. If you want the big one, it's $1,500. Obscenely absurd. That's a huge discount, you know what I mean? Like, you're saving so much money there if you were going to invest in that piece, which I would hope would be a lifelong piece. But since I just broke a mirror downstairs, I'm kind of like afraid of mirrors right now. Anyway, we won't go into that. Regardless, this piece is from Anthropology. It's beautiful. They have 3 different sizes. This is the smallest size. On more of the fitness end of the spectrum, I was sent this a few weeks ago. It was before Christmas because Teddy was still here, and we use this every single day, or we did when he was here. I use it by myself every single day now. It's kind of like my nighttime ritual where I put on my favorite show. I watch like 2 episodes of it. They're like 20 minutes each of like whatever anime I'm watching at the time. Just use this on my legs usually. That's usually what's the most sore and what I find it the most useful for. But it's a little gun thing. And what's cool is I had their old version as well, but this version is so much better, and it's so much more compact, and my hands are small, and it's just a nice like, and it just feels so nice. The other day I had the sorest forearms in the world, so I just like put it on the area that's feeling sore, and it really just loosens up everything that's super tight in there, and I feel so much better the next day. You would not believe. I even feel better immediately afterwards, to be perfectly honest. Like, even right now I don't even want to stop because it feels so nice. I think this is a great investment, and also a great gift. Like, anyone that you know that works out a lot or that's sore often, I think this would be an awesome gift for this, because I literally use this every day. That's why it's on orange right now, because I need to charge it because it's green when it's fully charged. Fabulous invention. I'm obsessed. Okay, I've already gushed about this on my Instagram story because I love this planner. I am one of those people that buy planners, like a 12-month planner, and I'll write in it for like 4 days and then I give up, or I want something else, or I'm like, this planner isn't really fulfilling my needs. I usually give up on planners. It's just not my thing. It is my thing because I want the planner, I just don't find the right planner. This is the right planner, okay? First of all, it's called My 90 Days because it's only a 90-day commitment. And for me, who maybe has commitment issues, I don't know, the odds of me sticking to one planner for a whole year are slim. So I like that this is a little lower commitment and it's not dated at all, so you can add in dates as you will. So if you happen to like take a week off or something, it's totally fine. And what I just love about it is how much room and detail it gives you for every week. Usually I feel like I don't have enough space to write what I want for the week in it, right? What I love, sorry, I know I'm saying love a lot. I am so obsessed with planner. I make $0 if you buy this planner. It's not like a commission link. A lot of my Amazon links are commission, which you don't have to use my link. You can just Google it, I guess, or something, you know? But this, I get nothing out of, but I'm gushing over because I'm obsessed with it. So you're gonna be like, are you sponsored? Because it sounds like you're sponsored because you're so obsessed. And I'm like, no, I'm just obsessed with it. So that's why I just wanted to clarify, because I sound equally enthusiastic for anything that I like, regardless of whether it's sponsored or not. I had to get that off my chest. Okay, here we are. So this is an example week. This is not my handwriting or my story, because I don't know if I really want to share you my stuff because it's kind of embarrassing. Every single week you'll have all these things. So when the week first starts, you get an opening ritual. For this, they drew this like thing, I don't know. I just kind of write down like what my intentions for the week are and kind of like what I'm envisioning, like what I really want to get done. This you'll just write like specific things like, oh, I have to go like get my water softener salt changed, or like oil change, or some kind of like little task kind of things that you have to do. So this is just like not fun tasks, and this is just like, what do I envision? And then you have 3 priorities, and you can have like self-care things that you'd like to do. I take my balance every day now, and I try to go for like a 10 to 20 minute walk on my treadmill every morning just to get like my blood flowing for the day. After that, you get your actual week planning. So what I like about this is how it breaks it down for you. And I like that it gives you this example week, because then you have a good base on how you want to plan your weeks. So for this, you have 3 things in the morning, and these are your morning rituals. So what are things that you want to accomplish in the morning? Again, for me, mine's right now. For every day, I pretty much put my balance, my treadmill, and I'll make your bed, gratitude, and intention planning. So I've been putting that for my top 3 for like this last week, for example. Then here, it's called pool weeds, right? So you have a section. I'm going way into detail, but I want you to know like how this is so cool. So pool weeds, these are tasks that you like, that are annoying to do, like little like busy work tasks that are like, oh, the lawn guy needs to be paid or whatever. So you put that for the pool weeds because it's not fun to do, it's pulling weeds. So then it'll do plant seeds, and this is things that you want to do to like grow your vision, your dream, your job, fun stuff. I'll put like, this is the day I'm gonna record this video, or I'm gonna plan for this video, or these pictures need to be taken, or a meeting with this person, you know, like fun stuff. Or not fun, but you know, well, I think those are fun things, but you know, that kind of stuff. And then down here, you can break it all down by like what time you want to do it at. If I have appointments and stuff, especially, I'll write down like 3:30, I have a gynecologist appointment or whatever. And you can put like how you intend your day to go by time slots, which I'm kind of a go with the flow gal, but I've been trying to be a little better with my time management, and I think this has really helped. And then at the end, you can have your nighttime rituals, which mine's pretty much, I don't know, eating. So after that, you get the 4th section. This is a space where if you don't have space here to put something down, you put it here. This is like meal prep. I'll put my grocery list here for the week. And I've also been putting like, for example, this video, I put my favorites, and then I put what each of my favorites are going to be. So I'll plan everything out, and you can write what date you want that on here, or it's just like your little vision, just like extra space for everything, because I feel that I'll have journals and this separate and everything else. This kind of like lets me compile it all into one space, which I just love. And then after that, it'll have a closing ritual. So at the end of every week, you'll put like, this is how I do this on Sundays now. This is like one of my, I'm not a routine person, but this has really helped me get into the routine. I'm on week 4 already. I've actually been using this, and it's astonishing for me. But closing ritual will be check in with yourself, reflect on your week. So I feel, and I'll be like, how are you kind of feeling it at the end of the week? Like, how are you feeling about what you accomplished that week? And sometimes I'm like, you're a piece of shit. And then I've been like, you were actually really good this week, good job. And then I learned, so what did I learn? Like, what was I good at? what did I suck at, whatever, what could I be better at. I celebrate, so you'll like put all the things that were really good that week and like what was things that you could celebrate from the week before, because I like how it has that like positive section there. What do I want to do the same, or what do I want to do differently next week? So you can set like intentions for the next week. Which I'm just obsessed with. It's so cool. And it also has an extra section. So this is for every week. You get all this extra space. For extra daily to-dos, notes, meal planning, and projects. Actually, I guess that's where I'm kind of been writing that stuff. Oh no, there's just 2 pages of it. Okay. So that's the thing that I was already telling you about before. It had it only on 1 page on the example one, and it has it on 2 pages there. So you have tons of space to write down all your little brainstorming, grocery lists, anything extra that you want there. Hi, Ruby. Do you want to be in my favorites video? I just gushed about that planner for way too long, but I'm a big fan. This is my favorite Ruby. She does not like it when I hold her like this. She likes to sit on my lap. She doesn't like to be held. No, I do. Good girl. She also loves to knock my pencils on the ground. She just did. It's just her thing, you know? You do you, baby girl. So that's that. I know I talked about that for way too long, but I really like that planner. I get nothing out of it if you get the planner, but hopefully you get something out of it. Then I get the joy of like giving you something that hopefully you also feel good about. All right, guys, that is going to conclude my favorites of 2020 video. I had a lot of good fun stuff there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe you did. If you did, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'm like out of breath right now for some reason. But I love you guys. I really appreciate you. I'm excited to see what 2021 has in store for us. We'll see. Can't do us much dirtier than 2020 did, so it's all gotta go up from here. That's where I choose to keep my mind. So, love you guys. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and ta-ta for now. Bye.